and welcome to the 2015 edition of Journey to the Throne. I'm your host, Kimani St. Every year we get to sit with the 7 beauties vying for the title of Miss Dominica. Today we have with us Normanna Jno Baptiste. Normanna, welcome to Journey to the Throne.
Thank you so much. I'm delighted to be here.
Okay, you're welcome. So Normanna, you are from the community of Tarish Pit.
Yes, I am.
Can you give us some information on what it was like growing up in Tarish Pit?
I grew up with my both parents and 5 siblings. It was a simple life. My mother, our parents loved us dearly. We were raised up in a church home, always attend church. What I really loved doing was playing football with the guys. It was really good, you know. It was just a simple life, but everything was just so great.
And you still currently live in Tarish Pit?
No, I don't. I live at Kingston now.
Okay. But are you involved in the community? Do you do anything in your community right now?
Not right now, but I am planning to visit my community more often, get the guys involved, talk to them about my platform and how I plan to help them.
Okay. So you are a club director,
yes, I
the
am.
Rotaract Club. Can you tell us about that experience for you?
Okay, I'm a club service director. Practically, what my job is to do is to have activities that could pull everyone together, persons from the club together, like through parties and the stuff. Just activities that can help everyone to come together and get to know more about each other.
So in which community exactly? In Kings Hill or in?
Actually, in the club, persons from the club. That's yes.
So it engages persons from various communities?
Yes, it does.
Okay. And you are an HR assistant?
Yes, I am.
At Auto Trade.
Yes, I am.
Can you tell us about what being an HR assistant is about and why HR for you?
Well, my job practically entails, I'm like the paper manager, so persons' documents, I am in charge of that. This job helps me to get to know more about the employees. I get to listen to them, get to know more about them. That's what my job entails.
Okay, so would you say that your studies in the secretarial administrative program that helps you to be a good HR assistant? And we should say HR is human resource.
Yes, it is.
Yes, so did that help you?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did a lot.
Okay. Have you participated in any pageants before?
Yes, I have. In 2011, I participated in the Miss Jamboree, where I came out second runner-up. And also, that following year, I took part in Miss Lakudwe.
Miss Lakudwe is in which
That's
community?
in Baptiste, celebrating the feast, so I had a pageant.
Okay. How did you do in that pageant?
Not too well, but it was a learning experience, so I took it positively.
So what would you say did you learn from these 2 pageants that you can now bring into this experience vying for the Miss Dominica title?
This pageant has taught me a lot. Taught me to be more self-confident, to be able to speak in front of crowds, not to be too nervous. So I could say that are the 2 main areas that it helped me with.
How do these pageants compare with the Miss Dominica pageant though?
Well, it's kind of the same in a way because I still have to deal with the crowd. So basically that.
Okay. So has your journey so far been difficult or has it been easy?
It's a learning experience. So like everything else, it has its ups and downs. But I cannot be dwelling on the downs. I have to use that as a motivation to lift myself up. So I take every opportunity as a learning experience.
So what are you doing currently to help you? To help you with the Miss Dominica title?
Well, I take my practices very seriously. I ensure I do what I have to do. Be humble, listen to instructions, make sure I do everything that could help me to win that crown.
Have you made any sacrifices so far?
Yes, cannot chat with my friends too much. I have to be very serious, always wear heels even though it hurts. So yeah, whatever it takes to win that crown, I will do it.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, one more question about the pageant. What is the relevance, you think, of a national pageant to our society?
I think it's important because it helps young women like me who wants to share their Okay, it helps young women like me who who wants to participate in pageant to showcase their talents. Let Dominicans know that I am not just a girl, but I possess a lot of positive qualities, and you know, help persons get to know more about me.
Okay. I'm doing good. What would you say is your greatest achievement so far in life?
My greatest achievement is being a part of this pageant. I mean, not everyone will be brave enough like me to stand on a stage in front of thousands of people that they don't know. So yeah, that's a big achievement for me.
Yes, and a lot of people don't know that, but when you get up in front of a crowd, it can be very unnerving. Yes, it can be an experience. But in the pageant though, what do you think will be the most, or what is the most important segment of the pageant to you?
Well, for one, I can say that I'm excited about the costume round.
Why is that so?
Because of my passion for designing, and later I want to become a designer for costumes.
Okay.
So that will help, that my costume will be depicting what I feel. So yes, I'm looking forward to that round.
So you want to take costume building as a career path?
Yes, I do. Yes,
Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Okay, it all started when with a very special friend of mine, Michelle Raffle. As we all know, Michelle is a well-known costume builder here in Dominica.
Yes.
A few years back, I brought the attention to him that I was interested in building costumes. So from there, he gave me a chance to come into the shed, the costume shed, to look at how they build. And I had the chance to, you know, help. So while doing that, I realized that this was an interesting field. You know, your hands in the contact cement, you stick in, everything was just so excited. So I decided to, you know, take that as a field. So it's very exciting, and that is what I am interested in.
Okay. So are you doing anything right now to help you with costume building? Are you?
Well, I have been helping in the tent for the past 2 years, helping to build costumes. This year, I'm hoping that I will be able to help to build my own costume. So I'm kind of excited about that.
I must say that's very interesting, because I don't think I've heard many people choosing that as a career path. Yes. And costume building it's a very intricate part of the carnival celebrations in Dominica. Yes, so I think that is absolutely brilliant.
And I would encourage even more young persons to get involved in that instead of being idle. This is a very good path. You know, even though you're not too bright in it, come, let someone teach you how to do it. It's very interesting and exciting.
Okay. If someone were to ask you, why do you want to be Miss Dominica Normanna, what would you say to them?
I see myself as a role model, not only to young women, but to males also. I want to be someone to push them, tell them, you know, do not give up. Fight for what you want, follow your dreams. I also see myself as an ambassador for my country, and also being a part of this pageant gives me the opportunity to contribute to Dominica's culture.
Okay. Many people like to think that Miss Dominica pageant and pageants on a whole, it's all about beauty and the outside. Can you tell us what the pageant means to you personally?
This pageant, this is something I wanted to do since I was a little girl. I used to attend the parade with my dad, and I always used to look at the young women and say, wow, these women are bold, they're intelligent. And you know, they were like role models to me.
Right.
So I see myself as a role model to persons now. Right now, since this is something that I really wanted to do, I really just want to go out there and just give my best. That person say, wow, what, this girl is great. This is the girl I want to be. So, you know, this pageant means a lot to me. Yes.
So what would you say now constitutes true beauty?
Can you repeat the question, please?
True beauty. What would you say true beauty is? If someone were to ask you, what do you think true beauty is? What would you tell them?
I believe true beauty is not only how you look on the outside, but the person you are on the inside. You cannot be beautiful on the outside and your heart is not clean. You approach people in a nasty way that they will not be able to be comfortable to talk to you. So I believe that beauty is not only how you look on the outside, but on the inside also.
Okay, I totally agree. What bothers you about what is happening in the world today? What bothers you most?
We do not have enough unity. There are too much killings, too much segregations. If everyone could just put aside all negative thoughts, everyone has their opinions on different opinions. Everyone has their different opinions. But if we could just put that all aside and come together to build our country, that would just be great.
Okay. And if you win this competition, how will you make a difference?
First, I would want to make a difference in my community. Since my platform is male underachievements. Growing up in Parish Pete, I have noticed that there are a lot of young men not working, unemployed, and are not finishing their educational studies. Now, to most people, Parish Pete is considered to be a slum because they are so small. You know, I want to challenge them to do things that are positive so they'll be able to gain skills and be role models to our society, you know, things like that.
Okay, so tell me, what do you think of the Prime Minister, Honorable Rosa Skerrit, and his push to create employment for young people in this country?
I think it's a great move because most persons, when they are done with high school, they tend to just give up there. So I think the National Employment Program is a great move, and I commend Mr. Skerrit for putting in that initiative.
Okay. What would you say is your best quality and what is your worst quality?
My best quality. I think I can relate to persons, to people. If they come to me, I'll be able to listen to them, you know, give them my point of view. One with persons. My best quality, I am kind of a bit shy, but I'm working on that now.
I'm seeing you're doing pretty well. I'm not seeing any shyness right now.
Thank you.
You are Miss EMS.
Yes, I am.
Can you tell us about your sponsor?
Yes. EMS is the newest member to the Carnassive group of companies. We opened our door about a year and a half ago. EMS is basically an energy and engineering consulting company which offers advice and design in energy conservation and substitution. And with this, we offer a wide range of products such as LED lighting, energy efficient air conditioning unit, solar PV, and hot water systems. If you want to know more about us, you could visit us at Auto Trade. Well, actually, our building is next to Auto Trade in the Kenfield area.
So, Normanna, I know you spoke a little bit about your platform earlier on, but can you tell the Dominican public what it is that you stand for in this pageant?
My platform is male underachievement. I realize that there are a lot of young males out there not finishing high school, not going to college, and are unemployed. And because of this, they are involved in negative activities. This bothers me. I believe that I could make a change, not only in my community, but in my country also. I would like to push young men out there to get involved in a skill, be positive, and reach a goal. So you could be better male figures to persons growing up in our country.
Well said. Thank you, Normanna. And thank you for viewing this edition of the 2015 Journey to the Throne. I am Kimani St. See you next time.